space. That's a place where robots can be sometimes, which we've talked about before because we did a space and time episode, and that's when the time scream happened. We're going back to space for the actual final Mega Man Classic episode. I know we said the finale was 2 episodes ago, but if you actually watched to the end of videos and then also watched last week's episode, you would know. Today we're going back to space. Y'all like space?
Space is scary.
Yeah, it's a vacuum, and a vacuum is a piece of technology that was invented by humans, and so are robots. Today we're gonna be talking about the Star Droids from Mega Man Classic.
Nice. Perfect segue.
This quiz is gonna be structured the same way as all the quizzes, except you're not gonna be guessing names, because they're all named after planets.
Oh.
And Saturn looks like Saturn. So the rounds are gonna be a little different, but we're still gonna have a 1-point round and a 2-point round and then trivia at the end for 3 points, as we always do. You will be guessing their weapon, and then you will be guessing who killed them in Gigamix, the manga.
Oh, we're homicide detectives.
They all got killed by a lot of people, and I thought I could do a million rounds of bonus trivia or just make that the 2-point round, because I don't have any other ideas for the 2-point round. So that's what's gonna be, and guess what? There's 10 of these fucking guys.
Holy God.
It's not a Mega Man episode if I don't want to tap out by question 17.
It's not a Mega Man quiz if I'm having fun.
Just for some general information, all the Star Droids first appeared in Mega Man 5, represented with a V, not the number 5, because that was Mega Man Actual 5. This is Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. As represented by the Roman numeral V, it is a different game completely. Dr. Wily found them in some unknown ruins and decided to use them to conquer the world. With this, they were brought back online and attacked the world, being led by one of them that we'll talk about later. We're gonna jump in. It's round 1, baby. It's round 1. Everyone knows the first planet in the alphabet is Mercury, and that's who we're showing first.
I actually feel like vomiting. That actually, that has nothing to do with him, but it doesn't help.
Okay. I mean, he
doesn't
can
help.
turn himself into liquid, so I guess that would make sense that you feel like vomiting. He can kind of just turn himself into that.
Hey, Hachi, what happened?
Oh, I guess I can kind of see Heihachi. I was thinking more Saint Seiya helmet with spikes on the side, but Heihachi hair also makes sense.
Oh, he's got the dome.
This guy had a special weapon, and what was that weapon called? And it was, no, it was not the Mercury gun or whatever the fuck you're thinking. Was it Metal Shot, Clone Dancer, Grab Buster, or Thermo Head? It's for 1 point.
Where do you get these?
One of them's real, so I got it from, like, reality.
I thought you were like,
Praying
where
for
do you get
someone-
off?
I am praying for someone to give me the Thermo Head.
I will. I'm gonna pick Thermo Head.
Okay, Kyle's picked Thermo Head.
With the, as
Cool.
introduced in the intro to this video. I lost the sentence entirely. Vacuum suction.
There's something in the air in this house.
It's Mercury.
Y'all might have a gas leak.
We might have a gas.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
Oh god.
Well, at least if you die, it'll be on camera and we can monetize it. What were your guesses?
Metal Shot.
Right. Clone Dancer.
Cool.
He gives me the vibes of like a
Dancer.
70s workout tape. So Clone Dance.
That's interesting.
like
They
that.
did melt in those videos, so I guess
Fair.
that tracks.
It's
The
the
correct
color
answer is Grab Buster. No one gets points in round 1.
That's so lame and dumb.
yeah.
The Grab Buster is an attack that can steal energy and items from enemies and absorb them to recover his health.
Like
Steal people's
Mercury.
items.
It-
Grab somebody and you're just like, I have your lunch money now.
That's
I imagine
how
it's
it
not even a
goes.
superpower. He's just like, he's got the
He's just
hands. He just reaches out.
He's got the hands.
he's just, I used Grab Buster. Just get in those pockets. Let me show you.
Yeah, he actually.
I got your driver's license.
Like I said, he's got those hands. Not every Mega Man robot has that.
specifically, he like goes off screen, pulls out Buster from the hit TV show Arthur, the Aardvark, and he just rustles through his pockets and finds some loose change. That's all that move does.
He grabs
And
him.
his health too. He like decomposes him and sucks out his life force.
Jesus.
Fuck you,
Good.
9-year-old child bunny. You're dead now.
You had the opportunity to say "fuck you, Buster," but you proceeded to.
I had to describe him to the audience who might not have grown up in the 90s and early 2000s like myself.
Why can't you
don't
just
matter.
learn to laugh and play?
Anyway, we're going into the 2-point round now, which is going to be who killed this dude in Mega Man Gigamix, the manga
I already
adaptation.
forgot that's what this was gonna be.
Yup. Here are your options. Was he killed by Quick Man, Metal Man, Shadow Man, or Tengu Man?
Ooh, I mean, I gotta go Quick Man. I gotta pick Quick Man.
Okay.
He's just so quick he doesn't get grabbed.
I'm also jumping
Good
on
logic, I
Quickman.
guess. Okay.
I'm gonna pick Quickman because he slightly resembles a bunny and is very upset about Buster's treatment.
Wow. Okay.
Your reasoning's better than mine, honestly. I would sure that yours.
He's like, how dare you do that to my third cousin twice removed?
So you're saying all bunnies are related? That's kind of racist.
No, but they are.
Bunnies are racist?
No, they're related.
So I'm picking
No!
Tengu Man because
you're
Tyler
right.
loves Tengu Man.
I do love Tengu Man. That's why I made it
all
a fake
good.
answer. I just wanted him to be included. The correct
I wanted
answer
you to feel included.
is Quick Man. So Kyle and Mitch are both getting 2 points for that.
All because of Mitch's reasoning.
I don't have images for any of these. There was an image, I think, of this specific one with Quick Man, but since there weren't images for any other one we're going to talk about, and I do not have access to this manga, I'm just not showing any pictures. You can use your imagination. Quick Man
quite violent.
bisects Mercury, who regenerates into 2 copies. Quick Man continues to slash at him as he regenerates into more copies. Shadow Man attempts to stop him, but Quick Man simply slashes faster and faster until Mercury is reduced to pieces too small to regenerate, finally destroying him.
Oh!
Not as graphic as I
Yikes.
thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Some
Some of these are
judgment cut the shit out of him.
So, yeah, Quick Man cut him quickly, and he died. And we're
Yeah, he
quickly going to pivot into round 2, which, of course, if you're familiar with the planet alphabet, next up would be Venus. Who is this guy?
Oh, I'm kind of a fan.
no.
Honestly, he looks so stupid.
Whoa.
Look at Tamagotchi, motherfucker. What's going on
He
here?
looks
Kinda look
really
like a
stupid.
Tamagotchi.
I hate
mean-
this thing.
He's based on, apparently Venus is based on Aphrodite, is based on crab, so that's why he's a crab. Is the logic.
Sex
No.
robot! Sex robot!
What? Sex crab! Sex crab!
So the sexy crab man,
Oh,
does he
God.
fight with Wave Crasher, Bubble Bomb, Crab Snatch, or Clean Washer?
Why is there so much
dare.
snatching?
What are we?
Don't you dare.
What?
I
What's his
swear to
weapon?
God.
It can't. I mean, I'm just gonna pick Bubble Bomb. I'm just
Okay.
gonna pick Bubble Bomb.
I'm gonna
'Cause
jump
I
on the
don't
grenade
dare.
that is Crab Snatch.
Wasn't
just
Wave
thought you were
Crasher
sure.
like a
Yeah.
different robot master?
I
Pretty
don't,
sure.
maybe, I don't actually remember.
I think
I'm a
so
fake fan,
because
guess.
I do remember making a joke about Crasher Wake.
Yeah,
At the very
I
least,
also.
you've used it as a fake answer.
Well, there was
before,
Wave
maybe.
Man, so his
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
could have been Wave Crasher, I don't know.
No, I know the song better than you. It's not.
Okay.
Fucking idiot. I'm gonna go with Clean Washer because I was just talking about Power Wash Sim in the Monster Hunter quiz, which you should totally go watch.
Oh yeah, we did just record
It was
that.
a lot of fun, yeah.
You sure?
I think we did.
Yeah.
So someone is getting a point this time. Someone picked the correct answer.
That's good.
And luckily for everyone involved, it is just Bubble Bomb. It's the boring one. Kyle gets a point. But man, wouldn't it be real funny if it was Crab Snatch though? I think that'd be fun. He just snatches the
No.
crabs right out of your pockets.
It's always the
He brings
pockets.
Buster from Arthur the Aardvark out, and he just steals all the crabs out of his pockets.
I thought you were like, he takes Buster, pulls him out. He makes Buster go through your pockets.
I love that episode of Arthur when Mercury Man gets done rifling through his pockets for loose change and hands him off to Venus. I love that episode of Arthur where Binky comes up and starts being an asshole like he usually does. He's like, Hey, Buster, why you always got all those crabs on you? This guy's always got so many crabs.
You always have crabs, don't you?
It's to
You just always
compensate
got
for
crabs.
his dad who never came home from buying cigarettes or whatever. He was like, I had to fill the void with something. And
His
it's
dad was a
crabs.
crab.
Which is weird because they're all animals. One would assume the crabs are sentient too, but we don't need to get into that. The morals in Arthur, there's kind of a blurry line. They own a dog. Some of their friends are dogs. It's weird.
Never been more of a gray area than Arthur.
Bubble Ball
My anti-hero
is a heavy
king.
bubble made of a soapy substance that explodes on contact. So, much like in the episode of Arthur where he punched his sister really hard because he broke his plane, it was a soapy substance that exploded on contact because he keeps those hands clean.
Dude, is this the same attack that answer to question number 7 on Monster Hunter Quiz uses when it attacks you as well? If you want to know what I'm referring to, check out our Monster Hunter video.
That's cool. More people definitely watch that than are going to watch this, so I don't think we need to do a plug. Okay.
We need to plug it on every single question.
We're going into the 2-point
Find a way.
round for Venus. Who killed him in Mega Man Gigamix? Was it
already forgot
Bass,
again.
Duo, Auto, or Roll?
Roll!
I really
funny.
really want it to be Otto.
Are you picking Auto?
I'm gonna go with roll myself. I have to. It's too funny not to pick it. I love that idea, especially because you have bass with like fire all around, like ha ha, and they're all like ha ha. Like on the other end, it's like I
like-
wonder who did it.
It's like selecting a difficulty level.
I'm gonna choose Duo because that one mean mitt is made for cracking crab shells.
Wow. There was a lot of alliteration in that sentence.
Yeah, there was.
Fuck yeah, there was, my guy.
That was a sentence of all time.
You know what? I am gonna pick Otto because he's upset that Venus Man here crab snatched his color scheme.
Oh, okay.
I got
So no one-
shivers
no
off
one
of you
picked
saying
bass.
bass.
And it was not
picked
Bass,
Bass.
so points are being
Okay.
awarded.
Pretty good.
And we love some Mega Man 8 representation. The correct answer was Duo, baby! Nico is getting 2 points.
Crab cracking mitts.
Sure,
When Venus was going to
villainous
attack
evil
Dr.
roll.
Light and Dr. Wily, Duo appeared and destroyed him without effort. There was no other description. That's all it said. You just killed him
cool.
easily, I guess.
Not the sex robot, no.
Yeah, he's got some meaty mitts made for crab cracking.
He said, "Let me get the mitt."
If y'all want us
Me
to
like-
make merch someday, I propose one of our shirts say meaty mitts for crab cracking with no other context.
Meaty mitts made for crab cracking.
That's the second. That's the second
Title, subtitle, like meaty mitts made for crab cracking.
No picture, no context, just not on a shirt. Ship it out.
Top text,
That's the
bottom
second
text,
piece of
nothing.
merch involving the word crack.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
And us old Earth Crack and Thunder Kings are gonna go into round 3. Speaking of Earth, here's Mars.
Wow, he's hitting the heelys real hard.
Yeah, he's also
What's
covered
with the
in
alliteration today for me?
guns. I don't
Why
know.
does he have wheels on the side, like tiny wheels on the side that will never touch the ground?
Just
No.
in case.
Yeah, you know, you gotta
Training
have
wheels.
some spares, you know.
Training wheels when he was a wee
That'll
tyke.
never touch the ground.
The spare
He's
tire
got
you
an
keep in your
issue-
car, it's not the same. It's not as big as your
Yeah.
actual tire.
That-
It's just there to fill
Okay.
the gap, you know?
Yeah,
I
man.
hope your spare tire in your car also does not touch the ground at all times. I need it there just in case.
Yeah. Even when you're using it, it should never touch the ground. It should just be precariously floating above the ground while the other 3 tires do all the work. Just
Oh,
I'm very
balance the
sad for
car!
Mars
Don't let it
Man.
touch!
How
it's
does
not Mars,
he
man.
use
It's
chopstick?
just Mars.
Oh, Mars. I keep putting man in front of all of them.
Typical mistake.
Yeah.
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 Continue to
After
yourself.
them.
How do he use chopstick?
Probably doesn't. Probably
That is a-
probably just picks up his ramen bowl with his 2 cannon hands, and he doesn't have a mouth either. So I mean, I guess he
He
would
just fills the cannon with ramen and just
pours it into his head cannon.
That is
how
that
he-
is straight up. That's a telescope right there, isn't it?
But,
He's got the
but
eyepiece
how-
in the back of his head.
Well, it does look like that. I think it's still a cannon though.
but how
maybe
he
the
eat
cannon
Mars
is just
bar?
That's a good question,
maybe
Kyle.
maybe the cannon is just a straw.
Slurp up a Mars bar
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
And do one of the following things. What is his attack for 1 point? Is it photon missile, hunter cannon, quake blaster, or pulse grenade?
Fellow Quake Blaster, I see. I'm gonna pick Quake Blaster.
Quake the Earth, Thunder King.
Good one.
Thanks. I'm really tired.
Well, don't worry. This quiz will last so long.
7 more rounds before trivia.
Photon missile. I like photon.
Okay, cool. Mitch, what are you going with?
None of these jump out to me, so I'm just gonna pick Hunter Cannon.
Okay,
The one I hate the most.
Nico
More or less.
gets another point. It is photon missile.
There's a point in the books for photons, baby.
Love those things.
That book
Fuck
is
with
really short,
photons.
huh?
It is a missile that stays in place for about a second before flying horizontally with great power. He also attacks by dropping landmines, launching homing missiles, and firing bullets from his arms.
Wow.
The specifying that it flies horizontally makes it like gives me the really funny image that he launches it directly up. It stays this way for a sec and then just like flat edge smacks into the enemy flying horizontally. Like it will always go horizontally no matter how you fire it. Just
I hope it's exactly like that. I didn't look it up, so I can't even verify that. Here's a 2-point round. Who killed this motherfucker in Mega Man Gigamix? Was it Napalm Man, Flash Man, Proto Man, or Beat?
I mean, I have to keep it up. I'm picking Beat. I don't care. I have to. I can't not. It'll be right eventually, and I'll be so happy. So
I'm
picking
definitely
Beat.
falling for the bait here and picking Napalm Man because
yeah.
They're the same dude.
What's up,
not-
Napalm Man?
Think
What's
you're
up,
also going Napalm Man?
No, I'm glad to see him back.
Oh, okay.
What a weird little dude. It was Napalm Man,
Flash Man, Proto Man, and Beat.
Proto Man. Okay.
took Flashman's color scheme. An asshole.
Oh yeah, well,
Flash Man,
kinda.
Bald fuck.
Oh yeah, because Flashman does do a weird thing where some of it's orange, some of it's yellow. Yeah, Flashman. Fuck that.
Cool. So, the correct answer, not Napalm Man. That was an obvious bait. Same with Beat. He's just a bird. He is not capable of killing anybody. The correct
Look at that
answer
face. Not capable of aggression.
is my
Don't
main
count out my
man,
boy.
Proto Man. He killed Mars, like this. Mars is eventually destroyed by Proto Man, who shoved his arm cannon down Mars' head cannon and fires, blowing Mars' head off. So says Wikipedia.
That's pretty sick.
That's why Proto Man's my favorite. He's an edgy motherfucker.
Yeah. I
Blows
know.
this
See,
fucker's head off.
you were reading through the options and you got to Proto Man. I was like, oh, I fucking love Beat. Oh, I'm gonna pick Beat.
Mega Man might be my favorite Robot Master, but Proto Man is my favorite Mega Man character. Because I'm
I got it.
generic as fuck.
I gotta say, I still really don't like it, but the theming of Mars's design philosophy is kind of growing on me, or at least what I'm assuming it is. because Mars is the god of war. So of course he's covered in cannons and bullets.
I believe that.
And
is
then
where
like
they
there's
came
the Mars rover, which is why he's on wheels. And then also Mars is not just the god of war, but he's also the god of agriculture, and his hands look like hose nozzles.
Okay.
Well, now you really brought it. Yeah.
You
He's
did
my
bring it
sister's
home.
fan now. You really,
It
put a
honestly-
nice bow on that.
It's funny that you say that too, because the more I look at it, the more I hate it. Actually, so it's very interesting that you.
I really don't
Everyone
like it.
knows Kyle hates farmers.
Yeah.
I do. I want all the farms to burn. Actually.
Kyle hated the movie Interstellar because they were trying to force him out of farming, and you were
And I
just
love
like,
dust.
Kyle exclusively eats GMOs.
Kyle is the #1 enemy of Big Farmer.
wow.
Not Big Pharma. I love them. Farmer.
Put it on
Fuck
the
the
wiki.
farmers.
Put it on the wiki.
Kyle loves drugs and hates corn, and we're going into round number 4 with the good old planet, everyone's favorite planet that has nothing to do with farming is Jupiter, and this is probably my favorite design out of all of them. We're gonna look at
Whoa.
today.
Whoa,
Pretty-
That is-
Farah?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
All right.
pretty
Overwatch
much.
is my thing. Damn it! No. I was gonna. make
Everything
the
is
joke.
my thing. Shut up.
I invented Overwatch. It was mine to begin with. That's why
I'm
it
the
failed.
Overwatch boy. I'm the one that loot boxes. What's their name?
My
options?
dad works at Overwatch.
What was Jupiter's weapon? Was it Flame Blast, Arrow Blade, Electric Shock, or Jet Slam?
Jet Slam.
Confident.
Got Jet Slam.
Jet slam.
Jet Slam.
Jesus Christ. Arrow blade. I love arrow.
Good one. Mitch, what are you going with?
What? I was just saying. Man, fuck you.
What's the X and Y Pokemon
Xerneas.
bird? The regional bird, fire and flying type.
Talonflame?
Talonflame.
Talonflame, yeah. It's making me think of Talonflame for some reason, so Flame Blast.
How
Damn.
interesting.
So, as much as I wish it was the Denny's Jet Slam, I really
No!
wanted that. It is in fact
No!
Electric Shock. I never sneezed and you never blessed me because I'm a fucking time god and this dude shoots electricity out, much like a
Bless
bird
you.
would.
You can't bless him, he's above God.
That's what the time screen means.
Jesus. So, in ancient times, Jupiter was equipped with megaton-grade bombs, but as they were too dangerous for him indoors, it was modified to channel energy for his new main weapon, the Electric Shock, a huge beam of raw electricity. Bit of a downgrade for this man.
A little bit
They gave him megaton bombs and then said, you know what?
much.
Megaton bombs. Megaton bombs in ancient time.
Yes.
Yeah.
My man had
they making
nukes
them
back
from?
when they were building the pyramids, but he couldn't use them specifically indoors, so they gave him lightning instead.
He flies, he
that?
shouldn't be indoors.
I do
A
also
lot
want to
to unpack with
say,
him.
I like this design in general, but I really like the design of like the talons. Like they look really cool.
They give me Lego vibes.
Yeah, they honestly, they do look Lego-y. They look like you could pop those apart like little studs
Hell yeah.
and lose them underneath the couch cushions. But who pushed this dude's life into a couch cushion of death? In Gigamix, specifically. Was it Mega Man, Proto Man, Bass, or Dr. Light?
I'm just gonna.
Kyle, hold the line.
I'm gonna have to do it. Hands are tied. I can't. Dr. Light, please. He's a friendly guy that killed the planet.
He says Megaton bombs, not on my watch.
Yeah, big Dr. Light.
You implying he was around for the Megaton bombs because that was in ancient times and he's old?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Duh.
Anyone else want to give me an answer?
Base.
Okay.
This does come off as some kind of guy that Base could take out. Like just like butt heads and be really upset about it.
I'm just gonna say that Proto Man was going on a killing spree.
Damn, that would have been cool. Unfortunately, no one gets points on this either. No one knows their Jupiter lore. It was just Mega Man. Jupiter was
No
eventually
one
destroyed
knows
in
any
space.
of this lore, Tyler. No one knows this.
That's the
I know
point.
it.
But you knew some of it, and you just didn't know anything about Jupiter specifically.
That's a shame because Jupiter's the coolest.
Yeah. He was destroyed in space by a repaired and upgraded Mega Man.
Upgraded.
Repaired and upgraded.
Yes.
What happened?
Plot. Give me
Yeah,
plot.
well, I have to read it, but I don't have it. And it's
Proto Man
not
stuck his gun
available
into his mouth.
digitally, so...
In Mega Man's mouth and blew his hat off.
Round 5. I'm gonna let you guess what this dude is. You'll never know what planet he represents.
Earth Man.
That's right. It's Saturn, baby.
I was
My
trying to
man's
think of like the
Ringular.
planet that you go to if you win a scientific victory in civilization.
What?
It doesn't. It's
You're
not where it doesn't
nerd.
work out.
You're a nerd.
I'm
Nerd.
confused. I'm
Don't
not
you dare
smart.
talk about Civ.
I'm gonna have
I
Proto
have
Man
no
shove his gun in your mouth
interest in
and blow
it.
your
Civ 7 is Civ 7's
Canon
releasing soon, and
specifically.
I'm not gonna play it. So
Saturn. What is his weapon? Is it ring blade, space barrier, Saturn dash, or black hole?
Black hole.
Saturn Dash is making me think of Sonic. Because it was like the
Why?
Sega Saturn.
Oh. Does he dash in that game?
No, he actually goes for a nice stroll through the Chow Garden.
Oh, no wonder people like that game so much.
That is
He
my
was-
choice, by the way.
Okay.
Ring Blade. It reminds me of Chakrams, and I fucking love Chakrams.
Who doesn't love a good chakram? Also, who doesn't love giving Kyle a point for dialing in on black hole pretty much immediately? That's right. He uses black hole, pull foes closer to him. He also attacks by throwing his ring and sliding. So
Sliding.
He does have some chakrams, and he does do a slide. Here's some fun trivia that's not going to be in bonus trivia. In Mega Man and Base, his English quote is, "Does it ring a bell on you?" Which is almost a thing that could be an English sentence. But then in Japan, it's, "I'm gonna make it cool."
What? What?
I'm gonna make it cool.
Black hole!
I want those put together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ring a bell on you. I'm gonna make it cool.
No, it's, does it ring a bell on you?
Oh, does
I'm
it
gonna
ring a
make
bell
it
on
cool.
you? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My
okay.
bad.
Don't misquote
Yeah,
our king.
don't misquote him. Gigamix!
Memorize?
Everyone
Gigamix!
died in Gigamix. Who killed Saturn? The man, not the planet. The robot, not the man, not the planet. Was it Shadow Man, Base, Cut Man, or Ring Man?
Oh, okay. Then we're just okay.
No.
Shadow.
No. Cut man. I'm gonna become man. I'm gonna become man. Give me a man.
He just cuts his ring and he implodes on himself.
Yeah. He just like, just. just snaps the ring in half and he's like, ah, and this fucking explodes.
That was a really good scream. Oh my
That
god.
was really well
I can't
cut.
believe it came through.
I'm impressed that actually
that was
came
good.
through Discord. Answers, please.
I said it.
I'm gonna pick
didn't hear
Ring
you.
Man. No, I'm gonna pick Cut Man, of course. Come on.
Fully taking the bait, Ring Man.
Okay, did anybody pick Base? Because the correct answer is Base.
Damn it. My scream was for nothing.
It doesn't give a description. It just said that Base beat him. So
Base pulls out a pair of scissors and does what we said the Cut Man was gonna do.
yes,
Base pulls out Cut Man.
Base, like the big weird fins on him are actually like little like cupboards, and he like slides them back, and they're just two big scissors, and then he cuts.
Oh shit! How could we have been so blind?
Obviously, his
really.
design is scissors.
Yeah. Why else? What other functional purpose would the two big fins have?
They do look really
Dominance.
stupid the longer you look at them, but
I
basically
always
really
thought-
awesome.
I always thought they were really dumb as a kid, and then when they redesigned him in Battle Network, I was like, it's still dumb, but in a cool way, and I kind of fuck with it.
Exactly.
Because they made him
100%.
like ridgy,
It's dumb,
edgy,
but
and
we
gave him a
rock with
cloak,
it.
and made him edgy, and I like edgy
Cloaks
shit.
always the cloaks make everything better.
It's true. It's very true. You know what makes everything better as well? Round 6, everyone's favorite planet, your anus.
I like him actually.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I do.
It reminds
The only thing that
Mitch of
irritates
his
me is
anus.
that the visor does not fit into the slot. That's irritating. That's annoying.
It's
that's
just
funny.
for aesthetic. It's just fun. Also, why would
Clove.
a bull need a knight helmet anyway?
To be cool, duh.
Maybe it's to help
You're
him
so
use a
right.
special move, which is one of the following. Is it Horn Charge, Deep Digger, Rolling Crusher, or Boulder Slam?
Boulder
Horn
Slam!
It's gotta be horn charge. That's why you'd have a helmet. Answers your question.
Okay.
I don't think he can tilt his head far enough to make a meaningful impact with those horns. I'm gonna say Rolling Crusher.
I don't
Okay.
like the way that you're doubting the flexibility
Well, I'm doubting it.
of Uranus.
Well, I'm doubting it. Oh.
Did everyone
No,
pick?
keep going.
Yeah. What was the right answer?
Is Deep Digger?
No!
Damn it.
No one saw this dude's massive hands and thought, man, he could dig a nice hole.
Everyone
Probably.
has massive hands in Mega Man.
No.
Or massive knot hands. It's always
massive knot
massive.
Massive meaty.
A few rounds ago, the dude had, to your description, hose nozzles, which are not big hands. He probably
Yeah,
can't
I said
dig with
big
those.
knot hands. Those are big knot hands.
Uranus, or Uranus, people who are commenting on my pronunciation being wrong, uses his brute physical strength to attack with Deep Digger, which involves lifting boulders up from the ground to throw them at enemies.
Uranus was
That's
my
not
least
very
favorite
deep.
anyways.
That's extraordinarily surface level.
It is very surface level. Also, if you think that Uranus sounds better than Uranus, that's just urine. Both are bad.
You wrecked him.
I'd actually
Rename
prefer
the
that
planet.
you pronounced it Uranus.
That's better, actually, yeah.
Uranus.
You ran us.
Us.
You ran US.
We already had I ran, now we have you ran us.
Us.
That sucks.
Thank God we won the war and you ran.
That's right, I time streamed. You'll never know what happened there. We're into the 2-point round now for Uranus, Uranus,
That was downright melodic in nature.
Who killed him in Gigamix? Was it every Robot Master from Mega Man 1, every Robot Master from Mega Man 2, every Robot Master from Mega Man 3, or every Robot Master from Mega Man 4?
I'm sorry, Tyler, there's no visual.
Yeah, I was gonna say visual would have been nice.
the
Yeah, no, you see, I thought, because when I was putting this together, I had spent hours and hours putting the quiz and the materials together, and then I thought about how much time it would take to get pictures of all of the Robot Masters, and I was like, they probably exist, but I'm tired, and they can fucking deal with it.
I'm just gonna jump on it immediately. It's the best one, Mega Man 2.
Okay?
I was personally really excited for the fourth option to be roll again.
And the bird.
I'm gonna choose Mega Man 3 because I've got no horses in this race whatsoever.
Okay.
Did check something real quick, but I'm fairly certain
What?
I'm right.
Mega
What are
Man
you
3 is the
checking?
ones where they were all in space, if that's what you were thinking.
I gotta look something up real quick. Who killed Uranus?
No, I'm specifically. Okay, I am right about this. I'm picking every Robot Master from Mega Man 1 because that's the game with Gutsman in it, and he just does Deep Digger as a thing he does and thinks that it's pretentious that Uranus is like trying to give it a name and make it all cool.
Wow. That was a very long explanation. I'm kind of offended you had to Google that Gutsman was from Mega Man 1. but
I
that's
needed
okay.
to make sure.
No, that's fair. This is better to double check yourself. The correct answer is every Mega Man Robot Master from Mega Man 4! No points
suck.
again for like the fourth round in a
This-
row.
This quiz sucks ass today, and it's not a quality issue, it's just the vibe.
It's not a great quiz, to be fair. It's very
No,
hard
it's
to
just-
come up with a quiz for the Star Droids, but I had to make it happen, so.
To be fair, it's also statistically very difficult for us to miss this many questions fully.
We ran.
Also true.
This is our
describe it.
problem too.
If I had made it just guessing their names, it probably would have been a lot easier.
I mean, we probably would have failed you there too, but go ahead.
God
I
knows
think
I
you could
want
have
to
at least gotten Saturn, maybe.
I thought that was Pluto.
I forget planet.
No, that wasn't Pluto. You know who is Pluto? Round number 7. That's
not
right.
counted anymore.
It's time for Pluto. And Pluto is a cat.
Why?
Surely there's something.
Have you ever been to Pluto?
Surely there's something.
No,
It's
my
because
cousin
Pluto
went
isn't
once.
a planet, so Pluto isn't a robot. It's just a cat.
It's just a dude in a cat suit.
It's
like,
God,
I'm a
what's
robot
that
too.
What's that fucking Digimon?
You're gonna have to be more
Yeah,
specific.
you're really gonna have
The one
to.
that's just a dude in a cat suit.
Oh, Betsumon?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
that fucking thing,
Betsumon.
Betsumon.
Oh yeah. Did I ever tell you that one was based off of a real person?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so. I don't know if it was in the episode, but you definitely...
Is it the same colors as Betsumon too?
Yes.
No. It said in the wiki that they might have made Pluto a cat because Pluto is a dog in Disney, and they thought that was funny in some kind of
Oh,
way, but that's
wow,
not
okay.
proven.
I literally was gonna make a joke, some bullshit ass joke, being like, "Well, if Disney could make a dog, then Megaman could make a cat."
He was also,
I hate that I was right.
He was also built by oh no, sorry. Dr. Wily used Pluto's design schematics to make Slashman. So
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I see it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I see it too.
And
What is
Slash
Pluto?
Man's very beastly.
you ever been to Pluto? It's a beastly place. It's the only planet with a 6-pack abs. Here,
And cats.
what was the weapon for Pluto? What he attacked with? Is it Break Dash, Slash Wave, Ice Claw, or Cat Scratch?
I was so ready
Ice
for you to come out the
Claw.
gate with break dance.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would have been good.
Ice Claw.
Okay.
It reminds me of some Ice Cold White Claws, baby. Woo!
Good.
Let's go! Woo! Let's go!
I don't know
Sugar
enough
baby.
not
about the
record this late ever
Nickelodeon show
again.
Cat Scratch to make a joke about it. So I'm gonna pick Break Dash.
Okay. Nico.
White Claw, sorry.
I don't want to continue the bit. I'm picking Cat Scratch.
Okay. One of you is getting a point.
Finally!
Also, I appreciate that Kyle went, yeah, White Claw, and then drank a Twisted Tea. Also,
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
why are you
it's not-
drinking
I don't have
Twisted
it.
Tea? That
Yeah,
stuff tastes
that's
like
the wrong-
piss. Mitch is
It's
getting a
bad.
point because it's Break Dash.
Twisted
I will
Tea
say-
is not great.
I used to not like Twisted Tea, and at some point in my life, I took a sip of one and I went, oh, I kind of like that. And then
The like
it's-
half and half lemonade ones are pretty good, and then if you get like yeah, that's the only one that's worth anything. And then the
The
regular
pineapple one's
Twisted
nice.
Teas, there's pineapple. I could be interested,
Yeah.
but it's like bad tea is the problem.
You're bad tea. What's the next? Who,
It's
who
kind
killed
of
this?
twisted.
You know what else is
No.
bad tea? The fact that Break Dash it allows him to dash at supersonic speed over short distances and temporarily become immune to damage while doing so.
Like in universe, that's crazy.
But that didn't prevent him from being killed to death, murder style, by one of the following people in Mega Man Gigamix, the manga adaptation. Was he brutally killed and murdered by Starman, Ringman, Slashman, or Rush?
Now, wouldn't it be funny? I mean, I'm a big rush.
I just like chuckled for a sec, and then it hit me that it was a dog.
I was gonna say it's funny because I was gonna say it would be funny if the thing that design wise became Slash Man, but then I was like, Rush.
I was waiting for the little guy. I'm gonna pick Ringman. I don't have a funny bit. I just really wanted to pick Ringman for one of these, so I'm glad you brought him back again.
Okay. Nico?
I don't remember what Wolverine's name is, but him,
Slashman.
Slashman.
Does he exist in a non-post Pluto world?
It's funny that you guessed Slashman because I literally said that he wasn't built until after Pluto Man.
Yeah.
But you
I
picked
don't
it anyway,
care.
which is awesome. The correct answer is Ringman. Mitch gets 2 more points. It does not describe how Ringman killed him. He just did it, and I don't.
We get to get creative.
The comic, so.
Yeah. So, Tyler, how would you have Ringman killed?
Oh, well, since he's a cat, he clearly likes playing with things and jumping through things and like toys and whatever. So he probably was like, little ring, jingle, 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 like jingled his like arms, and then like attracted him, and then like through the hoop, and then the cat, he like jumped through the hoop, and then he collapsed the hoop on him and sliced him in half, but it like didn't do it all the way because it didn't work, so it just kind of crushed his like stomach, and then he was just like on the ground like bleeding, and his intestines were like spilling out, and he's like, I didn't even think I had blood in human organs because I'm a robot. Meow.
No, it's not a robot, it's just a cat.
And then he just sat there and like suffered, and then he's like,
callback.
oh shit, dude, I'm so sorry, and he takes his ring and he like hits him over the head to try to kill him, but it doesn't kill him, it just kind of like dents his head, and he's like, oh fuck, he's like, shit, you fuck, it was supposed to be clean. It was supposed to, you were supposed to just hit him again, and he's still not dead. And he just has to like sit there and like beat him repeatedly over the head until he finally dies, and he's in so much pain. And then Ringman just goes back to Megaman, and Megaman is like, Ringman, did you defeat the bad guy? And he just has this look on his face. It's just like a 2-page full panel thing of his face, just very well read, just dark, with like the eyes of someone who's just stormed the beaches of Normandy and survived and watched all of his friends die, and he just goes, yeah.
It's just like the fisheye fucking like crazy stare. Like across 2 pages, like,
hits him with the John Wick. Yeah.
I'm glad that you worked in him beating him with the rings, because my answer was gonna be just like very not even using any of his powers, just takes a ring and starts beating him Rorschach style.
Oh god! Bad cat, bad.
Doesn't even use the rings. He just walks up, snaps his neck, and then just like walks away.
Steps out of a fridge, snaps neck, jumps out window.
Snaps neck, drops a ring on him to like make it known that he did it. Walks away. It's like, this is my calling card.
We're going on to round 8 now, which is the last of the regular planets before we get to the boss level ones. Here is Neptune. He a fish.
No. Wow.
He's got a jaw on him.
You sure do.
Yes.
You could like set a drink on that jaw.
I'm mixed on this one a little bit, because there are things that I like and then other things that I go, yikes.
There's not a lot I like.
I like that he breaks the conventional design methodology of having 2 big bulb titties, and he has 3 little bulb titties, and that's just
everyone's favorite
way to carve out your own path, my guy.
He reminds me very, very specifically of a different robot master, or a robot master rather. And I maybe it's several of them. Maybe it's Waveman and Hardman and Flashman.
I could see Waveman specifically.
It's the crest.
Yeah, it's the fact that they're both based on Poseidon, I think. Anyway, what is the ability, the weapon of Neptune? I almost said Napalm Man for some reason. That's not remotely correct. Is it Water Hose, Wet Kick, Tide Ripper, or Salt Water?
I gotta be Tide Ripper, dog. Gotta rip that tide.
Okay.
Whoa, rip that tide. That's what he does. He walks up to you and goes, hey, bitch, you wanna rip that tide? Whoa. Yep. This is Ben's attack.
Water Hose is lame, and he doesn't have a hose. I'm choosing Wet Kick because I hate the idea of being slapped in the face by those dumbass fucking flippers on his feet.
I can't fucking believe your thought process was, wow, man, Water Hose is lame. I'm picking Wet Kick.
Yeah. I'm imagining he goes in for like the hardest kick of all time. It makes contact, and you hear like a.
Yeah.
In your defense, going, man, Water Hose is lame, and then picking any of the other options, I would have been like, really?
No, I just wanted to dog on Water Hose for a minute because that's just dumb.
Is this fair?
I'll be mad if it's right.
I'm gonna pick Salt Water because last night I was watching Eric play a game where he had the character run up to the crest of the ocean on the beach, and he picked up sea salt, and the character out loud goes, "So that's where that comes from."
What game was this?
It was obviously Halo Reach. I have also played that game at one point.
John 1:17. So that's where that comes from.
Cortana's just like, John, let me analyze that. We have to know. He's like, all right.
No,
It's
he
like
gets
an unknown
followed by him
power.
accidentally taking one extra step, being ankle deep in the water. And instantly. Which tracks because Neptune's attack is salt water, and he's gonna get a point.
Eric and The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2, you did not fail me.
Cannot be a real name of a game. That's too many words. Salt water is a fluid with salt-like substances that can corrode metal, in case you were wondering.
Good to know.
Not
Good
water,
to know.
it's a fluid with salt-like substances.
Yes,
It's not
saline,
salt
it's saline.
either. It's
It's not
Somewhere
either
in
of the
between.
things it's called.
it's neither of the things.
Somewhere in
It's
between.
just it's not water hose, so I'm not as mad as I was planning to.
Well,
It's not Tide Ripper, I'm upset.
who killed this salty, wet, salty, salt-ridden, salty ass
Napalm Man.
water wet salty boy? Was it Shadow Man, Bubble Man, Crystal Man, or Guts Man?
It was Salty
Guts
DK
Man.
Dan. No one can be saltier than him.
Ooh.
Good one.
Ooh.
I was just there. You said salty too many times. My brain free associated.
I'm sorry, wait, is the third one Crystal Man? Is that what that
There
was?
was Crystal Man, yes, sorry.
Yeah, I'm picking Crystal Man. I'm gonna pick Crystal Man. I just like Crystal Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick Gutsman because, as per usual, when I see him, I imagine he just takes the rock and like, and that's the end of it.
Okay.
Smush fish. Die fish.
I want a Gutsman just because he has a really he's got a very warm, contrasted color scheme from any of
Pick
these
it
other
then.
fuckers.
Pick it.
You
Oh no,
still
did you
pick
put
it.
him in
Yeah,
there
I'm not
because of the
backing down.
chin?
I'm not
Still
backing
picking
down.
it? So, the correct
I'm getting points,
answer
right?
is
Give him points, right?
Shadow Man. No one gets points.
You put him there because of the chin.
Neptune was eventually destroyed in an outer space fight with Shadow Man, who forced him back down to Earth and caused him to burn up, re-entering the atmosphere.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Wow.
Some of these are like, and he won because he was upgraded. This motherfucker was disintegrated on re-entry into our planet's atmosphere, thus burning him alive layer by layer, burning him every nerve. Every nerve has been destroyed.
I'm surprised your microphone picked all that up.
That was fucking
Was that
insane.
detailed?
Brother, your face is so red after that. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
It just
a different
kills me, the
person.
contrast. Of this. It's like in the manga. The manga's just like, gotcha.
Oh, you got hit with the wet kick. My bad. Sorry about that.
Saturn Man is just, he died. Base killed him.
I also just like to imagine, and I don't know how this happened because I didn't read Gigamix and I couldn't find a fucking picture of this happening, unfortunately. I want to see him re-entering the atmosphere and dying, but I like to imagine it's like the good old ninja teleport, spin into the air and do like the power bomb. And he does that, but he just teleported all the way to space. Power bombed him all the way down.
They
And by the
were
time
not
he reached the
previously in
bottom,
space.
there was just nothing left. He was just like holding his shoe. We're moving on to round 9. It's the leader of the Star Droids, this good old planet that we live on. And here he is. Wow. Green hair.
He's lame.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about? This dude's cool as shit. He kind of looks like a
No.
cowboy.
No, he's fucking lame.
Cowboy.
Yeah. It looks like
Space
the pants.
cowboy, see ya.
They give me like Woody vibes with like the pants specifically. Because they look like his jeans with like the
Give us his fucking. Give us a.
You have never been more off base ever. What the fuck? You know what? I look at this guy. I see those pants, and it makes me think. it makes me think of the Rescue Heroes because they wear pants.
Well,
That's
no,
crazy.
actually, that tracks more. Rescue Heroes had big ass feet, and he has big ass feet. If any, that makes a lot of sense.
See,
Actually,
the thing I just said was more on base than your off base. But this reminds me of Toy Story.
he actually reminds me of Tomahawk Man if he wanted to be the
fair.
sheriff.
There we go.
Fair. That's a great.
Yes, I won't drop that. The triangle,
can't-
that's part of a star, and that's what the sheriffs wear.
I can't believe you looked at this dude and went, that looks like a cowboy because of his pants.
Specifically his boot pant or
Them
boots.
some cowboy
We need to never
pants.
record this late ever again.
No, this is
We're actually
insane.
gonna have you guess the name of this guy because his name is not Earth. They changed
okay.
his name because he was the leader, I guess.
Okay.
Here are your options.
Sure.
It's Earth adjacent. Is his name Terra, Pangea, the World, or Globe?
Pangea, please.
I feel
Swear to
like
God.
it's gonna be Terra, but I'm picking Globe.
Okay.
What did Kyle pick?
Pangea.
You pick Pangea.
Yeah.
I'm in the same camp as Mitch. I think it's Terra, but I think it would be really funny if they just hit us with Zawardo.
I think it's funny that everyone pivoted away from points for the funny answers.
The
'cause
obvious
it is
answer.
obviously just Terra. Yeah.
Lamest possible name you can give an Earth-based thing.
Yeah.
It was the 90s or the 80s or whenever this game
True.
came
You know
out,
what?
man.
At least it wasn't Gaius.
Sure. And it also wasn't.
Earth. Who killed him?
What was the name of Terra's weapon?
Oh, right.
This is for 2 points, I guess, because this is a 2-point round, because they gave you his name for the 1-point round.
Wait, but
Oopie-doopie.
did anyone kill him? Did anyone kill him?
No, I think Mega Man beat him, but it didn't say in the wiki if anyone killed him or beat him or anything, so.
Nobody
He
killed
just
his
had
woody
like
ass fuck.
17
alive.
paragraphs of text of like all the stuff he did in the Gigamix because he was the main villain, so it was a lot, but it didn't say how he died. At least not that I saw, and it must not have been interesting because I didn't put it in the quiz. Here's his weapon. What is his weapon? Is it Earth Spiker, Spark Chaser, Tornado Seeker, or Magma Launcher?
The way that you ended the Earth Spiker, I heard or, and I was like, oh, is there only two options?
Me too.
Earth Spike or Spark Chaser?
Yeah, is it
And
Earth
when you
Spike
didn't
or Spark
stop
Chaser,
at
Tornado Seeker,
Spark-
Magma
yeah.
Launcher? All one
When
attack.
you didn't stop at Chase, like it just sounded like a run-on, exactly like you just said, and I thought I was having a stroke.
Earth Spike or Spark Chase or Tornado Seek or Magma Launch or
We're
Give me Magma Launch.
Magma Launcher. Okay.
Earth Spiker is dumb. I'm choosing that.
Okay.
I'm gonna treat this as though it were a two option question, and I'm picking Spark Chaser.
Well, you're getting points for that because the correct answer is Spark Chaser, even
I'm
though he's
so
Earth.
fucking smart.
You sure are. Both of the ones that had
Congrats.
lightning powers had no design language or lore relevance to them having lightning.
Green.
Yeah, you nailed it, dude. We're gonna
yeah.
go in to round 10. The last guy we're talking about today, he is not a part of the Star Droids, but was discovered with the Star Droids and exclusive to this game. And it's this guy, and he's the final boss of Mega Man V.
Oh, he's weird.
Tick
I don't like his
boy.
smile.
He is weird, and his name is cool,
Minesweeper.
or weird,
They
or
didn't-
dumb.
They didn't need to add all the suns. I know he is the sun, but they didn't need to add all the suns.
You
They
wouldn't
make
have been
him
able to
look
tell.
worse.
No, you wouldn't have been able to tell if he was the sun, if he wasn't covered in
He
suns.
looks interesting enough already.
No, he needed suns on him.
He just
He looks like he's trying to cosplay like Unicron, but he's missing a lot of the pieces, so he just shoved suns on him and called himself a different character.
He's
I
so
personally think he
extra
looks a lot
shiny.
like Woody because his pants remind me of Woody.
Nah, man.
And the suns are like
looks a lot
spurs.
more like Jesse.
Yeah, no, he's ham.
The right answer would be Buzz because he's a fucking spaceman.
No.
That's
You're
who
an
he would
idiot.
be
Buzz is
like.
green and purple. Are you fucking colorblind like Nico?
He reminds me of Jesse,
What is
but
the
not the
question?
Jesse from Toy Story. The Jesse from the hit Disney Channel series Jesse.
I thought you were gonna say Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Mr. White.
What is his name? It's not Jesse. Is it Supernova, Eclipse, Sunstar, or Galacticon?
Gotta be Galacticon.
Con.
That's the coolest name I've ever heard my entire ever. Galacticon, please.
I'm gonna go with Sunstar. That sounds so stupid. And also, isn't Galacticana isn't a real word.
Neither is Sunstar. Right?
That's why I'm picking Sunstar.
Okay, I mean, you're getting points for Sunstar, but you don't have to be a dick about it. That's all I'm saying.
What about me says I don't have to be a dick?
No, you're right.
Yeah, he's got you there.
Sleepy man don't usually dick.
What?
He's
I've been
wearing
dead all
sleepy
day.
hat.
What is this weapon for 2 points?
A gun.
Dude with the power of the sun. Does he hit you with Nova Weapon, Eclipse Breaker, Sunstar Buster, or Galactic Crush?
I see.
Nova weapon. Fucker couldn't even classify what kind of weapon. He's like, that's all you need to know. Nova.
Sunstar Buster. This guy fucking sucks.
Okay.
It's just a Buster cannon?
Yeah.
It's
all it
just,
is.
you're looking at it right now.
Yeah.
It's there.
He just
It's on
gets
his arm.
Buster from the hit TV show Arthur the Aardvark and pulls him out, and they just stand next to each other. It's like,
Sunstar and Buster, what do you think?
Buster.
What do you think?
We're the Buster friends.
And then Mercury comes and sucks the life out of him.
He's like,
Rifles through his
"Hey, you wanna
pockets.
grab-"
And then
that's where he grabs him from.
comes and
He grabs
sucks
him
the
from
crabs out of him.
Sunstar. Galacticon wasn't right, but certainly Galactic Crush will be.
Okay. Mitch.
I am picking Nova Weapon. I like how nondescript it is.
You are picking the correct answer. It is Nova Weapon. Also named nothing in the Japanese version. It just wasn't given a name in the Japanese version of the game.
Cool. That's why it's so nondescript. Okay.
Why did I even choose to count my own points? Why did I do this?
Because you didn't know you had 4 points if you had done that.
What do I got?
I haven't gotten a point in like a fucking hour.
You have 3. Have you not been keeping track?
No.
You have to
Fuck
do
you, I don't
that. The math is fucky on these. You have to.
I can't believe I have more points than someone.
How
This is
many do you think you
ridiculous.
have?
I think I have 11.
You do have 11.
Okay, cool. I was like,
I
Mitch,
started
you
popping
guys
up
gotten
at
like
some
everything
point.
right after like turn 3 or whatever.
Mitch really went on a tear there for a while. We're going into 10 rounds of bonus trivia. So brace your gaping, spacious assholes for some fun space-themed Star Droid quiz trivia. Here's your reference sheet, and I have the names and faces on screen for the fine folks at home. Standard trivia-ass trivia. Also, pretty sure for like basically 100% sure at this point that this is the last actual Mega Man Classic trivia round. So like,
Oh, wow.
end of
Here
an
we go.
era.
Wow.
Next month is either gonna be a generic Mega Man enemy quiz I threw together to buy myself some time, or if I happen to finish the first Net Navi quiz, it'll be that. But for now, we're doing Star Droid trivia, starting with this specific question about the specific Star Droids. Which Star Droid is bad at video games?
I mean, I'm just gonna pick Mars.
Why?
No hands.
That would make you bad at games, probably. No offense to any of our non-handed fans who play video games.
VR exists. Not here though.
Mercury, hands too goopy for controller. Fuck up all the buttons.
Oh, okay. I like
Suck
that.
the life out of the controller, and thus you needing too many batteries, and thus just forever wasting batteries, creating more waste on Terra.
I am picking Pluto because every time he tries to hold a computer, his controller, his claws slash the wire, and as a joke, no one has told him about wireless controllers.
Yeah, no, the actual bit is that he picks up the whole dang computer and then carries
He's like,
the control.
I can't play.
He's just trying to play Doom and he's just holding up the entire fucking like thick ass like 90s computer screen.
Why won't you work?
It's the fucking scene from Zoolander.
It's in the computer.
The correct answer is Saturn, which is ironic because he's named Saturn.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
Saturn enjoys hula hoops and is a natural at it, but he lacks skill at playing video games. That's the full tidbit on that bit of fun lore and trivia.
Cool.
I don't know if the word "but" is necessary there. They're not like related at all.
Splitting hairs. We got 9 more of these.
Go update the wiki. I don't know what to tell you.
Just goes in and deletes the word "but." just there it goes. It's gone.
But I only backspace 3 times, so there's still a double space, so you know
Yeah,
they made
it's
a
like-
mistake.
I love
There was something there.
bracing.
Subsequently.
I subsequently backspace. Buster. Which Star Droid uses his weapon on his allies for fun, resulting in a lack of friends?
Pluto.
Terra.
That's why they're not telling him that there's wireless controllers. Plus, he's a cat, so he likes to scratch things.
Jupiter, he's an asshole and he's just shocking people in the ass for fun.
Wow.
Terra. I don't need to explain.
Okay. Why did you guys go for both the lightning ones? The correct answer is Mercury. I assume he grabs people. His grabby hand.
That's gross.
Rifles through their pockets for all of their loose change.
I
he's
don't
friends with
see
Buster.
Buster on
Makes them
here at
talk to
all.
Buster. Hey, we
Buster
need to
listens.
take this
Talk
kid to
to
the sugar
Buster.
bowl so he can spend his allowance before I steal it.
Jesus.
Before I steal it, stop me from being a plague on this boy's life.
If you don't go spend your money at the store, I'm gonna take it. Let it go buy things.
It's the Mercury tax.
Kid, I want you to take me to the sugar bowl and put me in a bowl and pretend I'm ice cream because I can melt myself. And then I want you to give me the binky, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna steal his brain through his nostrils. It's gonna be real funny. It's gonna be a nice bit.
Oh my god.
I genuinely almost pissed a little. Not out of the woods yet.
I can't remember for what, but that voice that you're doing is like a dead ringer for an actual character. Like, genuinely, you sound exactly like them.
Is it
Jerry
Shadow,
Seinfeld.
I'm the devil.
No, it's not.
Okay. I don't
No,
know.
definitely not that. You sound nothing like that.
Yeah, it's like you sound completely different.
Probably Arthur. Star Droid.
DW's at it again.
To get this a little more grounded, we're getting a little too wacky with this. It's late. I apologize. This is probably an
midnight 30.
unwatchable piece of garbage. Comment below if you hate this. Which Star Droid likes brushing his teeth?
Uranus.
Uranus, yeah, Uranus.
Go Mars, go Mars, go Mars.
Two for Uranus, one for Venus. Is that what the guesses were?
Yeah.
The correct answer is Sunstar.
Because they're bright.
I think because he's the sun and he rises in the morning to brush his teeth or some shit. I don't know, man.
His shiny teeth and him.
Him.
Yeah. Which Star Droid loves cleanliness and washes his head with shampoo every morning?
Terra.
Uranus.
The correct answer is Venus.
The fuck? Crab must moisturize.
I hate that I picked Uranus, but I could have easily also picked Venus for the same
It says,
reason.
Terra, like Venus, likes to wash his mane, his hair shampoo, and due to this, he does not use hats or helmets to cover his mane. But the correct answer, who likes cleanliness and washes his hair with shampoo, is Venus, specifically, because he's bubble-themed and water-themed and all that.
I'll take it.
Yeah. But Terra also does the same thing, and I included that there. I will not give you a point for picking Terra, though, because
You
I
must
was
give us
looking for
1.5
Venus.
point.
No. Which Star Droid likes communism.
I'm not backing down. It's Neptune.
Hold
I'm
on,
writing the 3
vibing.
points on my board right now.
Vibing.
Neptune.
A 2, a 3.
Neptune.
Neptune. Mitch, what are you picking?
Hold on, I'm vibing.
Okay, vibing with
Gotta
communism
radiate
as one
those.
does.
Yeah, gotta radiate those communist vibes from these fellows.
Kyle, are you also picking Neptune?
Yeah, I picked Neptune, dog.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, gotta
Why?
pick Neptune. I fucking look at him. Are you kidding me?
I've got it.
Damn.
It's Saturn. And when all the Star Droids go to the arcade, he supports communism because he can't win any tickets. So he's like, there are tickets.
So the correct
Wow.
answer is Mercury. I don't think anyone's gotten any bonus points yet. Strangely,
There are 10 options.
yeah, no, but it's pretty on the nose. We've established that Mercury likes rifling through the pockets of a 9-year-old rabbit boy. And what's more communist than that? What's his is what's yours is mine. Give me your money. I don't know. It's pretty on the nose. Strangely, Mercury
Comrade
likes
Buster.
communism. Strangely, Mercury likes communism despite being greedy. Communism's primary concept is that everything should be seized and distributed fairly, while Mercury only seems to adhere to the first part of the philosophy. But Tish, thank you, Wikipedia.
He got straight C's in high school.
Yeah.
No, Neptune got straight C's in high school.
They
Get
can
it?
both. There are not
The
a lot
C.
of grade letters.
The C, like the water. Holy shit, no one is watching at this point. There's no way anyone has watched and not clicked out at this point. Wow. Way to end this series on the worst note possible. Which Star Droid is unable to ride or use airplanes?
They're so incapable. Why are these guys so important?
Pluto, he has no idea how to act without being caged on an airplane.
Oh, it's obviously Jupiter. Fucking pompous asshole. Like, I'll fly myself.
It's Mars. His artillery is too built into himself that they reject him at TSA.
I'm really confused by the wording though. Unable to ride or use airplanes? What else do you use but for
Fly
to
them,
ride?
like operate them.
Oh, it could.
Okay.
I'm not gonna change my answer, but it would make sense as far as like to use them as well. It being Sunstar.
It makes the most sense, though. If it's Mars, Mitch gets points this time, and I believe it's for the exact reason that he is so covered in guns that he cannot get on a plane.
And he's got no hands, so he can't drive it either.
Also, literally has wheels for feet, so that would be a problem too. I don't think they'll
I don't
let you
know
on
if your
with
feet
Feelies.
for.
I don't know.
think the last. How many questions are left?
4.
I think if Mitch gets the right answer on these next ones, he should get negative points.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
No.
I like that. I
Time
should
scream
dip
so
my
I can
balls
blow
in
my
sulfuric
nose.
acid.
What the fuck?
I'm
Mitch
certainly
had
not
a great
capable.
time betwixt the frames in that one.
There were so many jumps.
I'm naming my first album Betwixt the
It's about standing between two windows
Damn.
in an alleyway.
If the first single on your album isn't Time Scream, I'll be disappointed. The second single on your album should be titled "Which Star Droid Had His Eye Ripped Out by Terra for Failing to Destroy Megaman?"
Holy shit.
Well, they all
Holy
have
shit.
both of their eyes except for Jupiter, but I think that's an edgy thing. I'm going with Neptune. Fuck this commie bitch.
Joke's on you. Joke's on you, Nico. It isn't an angular thing. Jupiter does actually have one eye, and it just is afraid of showing the scar. That's why I always pose that way. It's gotta be Jupiter.
I recognize that he wasn't the communist, but I still don't trust him.
Oh yeah, no, me neither.
And
Really good.
I don't trust that he isn't a communist without that being part of the fun fact.
Mitch, what did you pick?
It's Terra. He was just really beat up about it. Also, I think he'd look pretty cool with an eye patch.
Terra ripped out his own eye for failing to destroy Megaman.
Hard on himself. Jeez.
That would be a choice.
Wow.
Wow. The correct answer is Saturn.
Jesus.
Apparently Saturn failed to beat Mega Man, got his eye ripped out by Terra, and then subsequently got killed by Base.
Oh no. No, now he can't hula hoop anymore because causation is a foreign concept to Saturn.
What?
Because he's good at hula hoops, thus he is bad at video games argument. You have to pay attention when I speak.
Yeah,
I will never do that.
The reference.
It's actually it's in our agreement for this channel is that I will not listen to you when you speak.
Yeah, it's also like Nico always saying that he knew the right answer. That's in the contract. It's just a bit.
Yeah.
We have to feud at least once an episode.
These are scripted. We wrote this to be a shitty episode.
Yeah, this has all been completely scripted. Every line of dialogue, including this. Every time scream used, all scripted. Which Star Droid
That's pretty
dislikes?
shitty writing for not having a good segue into the next question. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry. Oh, look, we ran on over to the other question. Damn. And you know what I did that with? My toes. Which Star Droid dislikes pedicures?
What the fuck? I mean, okay. All right.
Shit.
So we got some options here. We got some options.
10 options specifically.
Uranus.
Well, no, we don't. No, we don't.
We do.
we got 3.
Oh, there's
We
a
got
lot of
3.
fucked up feet here. Wait.
Yeah. I mean, we technically
No
got
one's
4
feet are
for
normal.
fucked up feet.
Sticking to my guns,
None of them
Uranus.
have real toes.
They wear size 52 shoes.
Yeah, that's close to mine.
They're rescue hero ass feet. We've talked about this already.
You know what they say about big feet? Big communists. I'm picking Neptune.
He wasn't the communist.
Not the communist one.
We can't trust him.
Look at him, dude! Fuckers.
He's clearly from the Red Sea.
And now you're catching on.
I don't have like a bit for this. Venus, crabs are neat.
Amazing.
Okay.
So neat.
No notes.
Nico?
I said Uranus.
Oh, didn't hear you. The correct
I like that
answer
pick.
is Pluto. Dislikes pedicures due to his feet not having nails.
Fuck off.
He enjoys
Fuck
taking
this
care of his
stupid
claws.
quiz,
He
man.
enjoys
This shit
taking
sucks.
care of his claws with regular manicures and sometimes tries his hand at nail art as well, which is why he doesn't like pedicures because he doesn't have toenails and he can only cure his nails that he has, which are his hands nails.
Shit sucks, dude. These guys fucking suck.
Yes.
Fuck the Star Droids, man.
I fucking hate
These
these
suck.
guys, actually.
People
I hate
asked
him
for
too.
this.
I was
hate
trying to
these
come up
guys.
with an equivalent, and all I could land on is I hate breast reduction surgery because I do not have breasts to reduce.
But he's not reducing it. It's not. But
because he doesn't have it.
Because with that, it was like he didn't like he didn't like pedicures because he was like, but he liked doing the nail cures with his hand nails. So if he was like, I didn't like breast reduction surgery because I can't reduce my breasts, but I because I'm a hobbyist at ass reduction surgery, I do that shit. I have so much ass to reduce, but I don't have breasts. That is stupid.
That's why it's a stupid bit. Let's move
We
on.
have to get through the last 2 questions. We're gonna lose
No.
all of our subscribers. Which Star Droid is somewhat nervous and has an obsession with cleaning?
Neptune, he's terrified that he's going to be found out as the commie bitch that he is, so he has to clean up
clean
his
everything.
apartment every single fucking time he hears footsteps outside.
Nico and I have never been more in sync in my life. I'm also picking Neptune for the exact same reason.
He gives off proud communist energy, though. I don't know.
No, he's
No,
a
no, no.
bitch!
Well, you can be a proud communist while also cleaning it up and hiding it from the people that you needed to not see. You know, like you can just really
How proud are
Like,
you
that's-
if you're closeting your communism? I'm just saying.
from the people that were gonna like kill you for it. Probably
Who's gonna
pretty
kill you
proud.
for being a communist? Well, not
Era.
like back in the time that it was a problem. I mean, like today, you know.
Let's talk about politics.
Cold War era politics.
No.
And what's your take on communism,
It
bitch?
couldn't possibly be Venus because you said out loud a few questions ago that he's a clean freak.
I did say that. Did everyone guess?
Kyle and I are both on Neptune.
Yeah.
Okay, the correct answer is Terra, which I said in the other option earlier because he
Oh
also
my
likes
God.
clean. It's weird he's the leader and he's somewhat nervous. But we won't unpack that. Guys, Mitch won. I don't know if you knew this already, but Mitch won
It's
this
so
by a lot.
crazy.
But
I
we still have one
can't
question
believe it.
left. We still have a final question. One final question. The most pivotal and important question we've asked in all of Mega Man trivia in this entire series. Which
a
Star
closeted
Droid
communist?
suffers from athlete's foot?
Not possible. Wait, Pluto, he's not a robot.
Which is immediately like off of the thought that he doesn't like pedicures because he doesn't have feet, which immediately disproves the bit that we've had for so long. And then this one, it is also Pluto, and then the text is, psych, we lied about the pedicures.
I mean,
God.
Neptune clearly is a communist. So.
Right.
Right.
And what do communists do other than suffer from athlete's foot?
Known trait. If you have athlete's foot, the doc's gonna start looking at you a little weird.
Yeah. He's like, we all have athlete's foot. And I'm like, no, stop!
It's
Thinking
Mars.
Neptune.
Mars.
It's Mars. Those Heelys don't breathe.
Wow.
The second hand, he got him somewhere else.
So, if there's one thing we know about athlete's foot, it's that it's the most communist inconvenience of all time. It was Neptune. Kyle gets points for the last round's trivia.
Yeah!
And he doesn't win, but at least he can go out on
Yes!
communism. Am I right? Holy fucking ass balls. This truly was the worst Mega Man quiz we ever did. It was the last
sucked.
Mega Man Classic quiz. I'm so glad that we decided to do the bonus episodes of this series. I actually am, because as chaotic and awful as this was, it was quite enjoyable to get to learn about a bunch of robots that I never actually looked into before and only vaguely knew about. Now I know too much information about them, such as which ones of them enjoy communism, which ones of them are communists regardless of whether they enjoy it or not, which ones enjoy cleaning their hair that they do not have, much like Larry the Cucumber. Tell us in the comments below if you're excited for net navies. Also tell us in the comments below, what do you feel about communism?
Don't do that one.
Unless.
Our comments.